Service provided as partners. So this means that you need support professionals, and sometimes these professionals are in fact volunteers. So, in many societies, and I'm again not sure about Italy, but in the Netherlands it's true. In the Netherlands we have so-called in school mothers who read. So these are mothers who spend 1 or 2 half days in the school to help people with reading problems. Right? And they are not paid. By the way, they are educated to do that. So they get a training for that. And then they are part of the service provided, and they do this as volunteers. The same in Italy, apparently?
No, they are
Not
paid.
paid?
They are paid, and
They are paid.
and they are especially for students with mental problems.
Yeah.
Okay. But they are paid.
Okay. In the Netherlands, you have the situation where you could also have unpaid. And so we actually have also situations where we have not real police officers, but people who take care for safety in a certain part of the town, or sometimes just in the shopping street. And sometimes they are volunteers, and sometimes the guards in the shopping street are paid by the shopping community. Right? So then they are paid like the Italian example of education. So they are supporting the service. They are actually supporting the service that's normally provided by the police force. And sometimes it's because the police force doesn't have enough people, and sometimes it's because the local people are more able to understand what's going on. Because it's their street, they know the people, they actually personally know who's there. Right? And where the police force is just put there by the organization. So, and we see this in hospitals and old people's homes where we have lots of volunteers, and in that case, volunteers in many situations are not paid, but they are there and they are trained, and they do it, they like it. They like to do some kind of service. So they work together with the paid staff, and so the unpaid volunteers who are trained work together with the paid staff. Happens in Italy as well, or not?
There are volunteers in oncological hospital or children hospital. And concerning the previous point, community supporting officers, there are this phenomenon is rising in Italy, but there is politically connotated at this moment.
Okay. So, could happen. Actually, if I think of it now, part of my teaching job in the Netherlands is unpaid, is volunteer job. Because officially I'm a pensioner in the Netherlands. I'm not supposed to work. And I'm still working, and they are nice to me, but they don't pay me. Well, some universities where I'm working. This university in Algeria, well, they promise to pay, right? And the Open University, they just pay me, I get a salary. But in other universities, I'm supervising PhD students, and they say thank you. And they provide me with an office. But no money. Which is okay. I mean, I'm a volunteer in that respect. Why not? No. You see, so this is, it's a mixture in culture, see. Okay. What does it mean? It means that the government should be flexible to make use of volunteers. So sometimes you pay for services, you outsource services, sometimes you get people who are just willing to do it. In many cases in schools, parents are willing to help out in school if they can see the benefits, and if they understand that it's nice and that people are happy about it, they will do so as a volunteer. So this means you have to train the volunteers, support skill development, and do improve engagement with the service workforce. People should understand that working in schools, working in hospitals is a job that helps society. So being a volunteer and helping them also helps society.